Hey everybody! Today I'm going to be talking to you about an Aroma Scentasy candle called I'm Feeling Rosy. I did my unboxing of this yesterday and it was so pretty. It's really, I feel like this was the most, probably the favorite of the two that I personally, I liked this one a lot. I didn't think I was going to because I'm not a floral fan. And I mean, I can do rose every once in a while, and it really just depends on the level of rose that's within it. So what I appreciate about this, I'm going to get into it in a second. What I'm going to do first is I'm just going to give you the specs on this. I'm going to read you a little bit about it, and then I'm going to get into what I like about this, and maybe even some things that might need to be improved. Okay, so this is a 4.9 ounce candle that is in what she calls a candle bowl. That's the type of jar that it's in. It does not come with a lid, and it comes with a decorative dust cover, which protects the wax and also keeps the wick in place. This does come with a crackling wood wick, so it does sound like a fireplace when you're burning it. It's really beautiful, and it adds to the overall ambiance, in my opinion. It's made with a soy wax blend and natural essential oils, and all of her candles at Aroma Scentasy have a 100% guarantee. And I'm going to read to you how she describes this scent and where it came from, because I think that the story behind it is really cute, and I definitely felt myself getting a little rosy when I read it because it was so cute. So she says, this candle comes in a raspberry vanilla scent and is decorated with 2 roses that come in rose scent. When it burns, all the notes get mixed together, balancing the sweetness of the candle with the freshness of the roses. When I created this candle, I was thinking of all the times my husband would surprise me with random gifts like mugs or single roses or small stuffed animals. And every time he would do that, I would blush, and he would always say, "Hey, look at you feeling rosy." This candle is dedicated to him and the way he makes me feel. I can say I left a ton of emotions on this candle, and love being the biggest one of all. I found that to be so, I love when anything has a story behind it, and especially home fragrance, because it's what we're passionate about. It's what I'm passionate about. So on the website, I'm Feeling Rosy, she says, is by far one of our favorite creations here at Aroma Scentasy. This candle is full of a fresh and sweet rose and raspberry vanilla scent. This candle inspires love and unity and makes an amazing gift for everyone. We recommend gifting this candle to newlyweds and couples celebrating anniversaries. It will have them falling in love all over again. The overview says, this candle is fruity without being too sweet. The brightness of the ripe black raspberries is well balanced by mellow and natural vanilla notes. The rose smell balances all of the warm, sweet notes this candle has, making this a versatile all year round candle choice, which I totally agree with. I think this is a candle that you can burn at any time and it would be appropriate. And I do definitely love seasonal candles, don't get me wrong, but I definitely kind of gravitate towards stuff that I can burn all year round, that I don't have to, it's not like a pumpkin candle where I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't be burning this in March. So what I appreciated about this was the artistry and creativity and imagination that went into the creation of the actual candle itself, okay? So the base wax is raspberry and vanilla. That is in the majority of the wax that's inside the jar. And those two roses, there was a pink and a darker red rose that was stationed at the top of the jar, and they're fixed down, but it's so pretty and it's so gripping to the eye. And when you light the wick, those melt down and they melt right in. And that was my experience. They melted beautifully, had no issue whatsoever. I would say that my only gripe, and this could only be due to like my room being drafty, is that it took a while for this candle to pool out, which might not be an issue. It didn't tunnel or anything. It just took longer to pool out. And probably about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. And totally understandable, because you do have those two decorative roses at the top, so that needs time to melt down. When that melts down, then the wick gets a little smaller, the flame gets smaller, and so it'll take additional time to heat up. Now, the reason why I love this is because I'm not, like I said, a rose scented candle lover, okay? And I appreciate that the rose does not overpower the raspberry and vanilla scent at the base of this candle fragrance. So what I'm getting is more of what I like in a candle, which is fruity and vanilla. I love fruity and vanilla. Give it to me any day of the week, and I'd love it, okay? The scent throw for me was, it started off strong, and it sort of like plateaued a little bit. It's now, it started off at an 8, and it's kind of dwindling a little bit to like a maybe 6.5. My room is quite large, so maybe this is better for like a bathroom or smaller space, things like that, because it is a smaller candle, but it does really throw. At that very big, for me, it threw very, very strongly in the beginning, and I was very impressed, and I still am very impressed. And I do really love that the sweetness and the vanilla and the raspberry are very authentic. There's nothing inauthentic, plasticky, or anything about this fragrance. It's right up there with a lot of the other candles that I've tried in this same sort of category of fragrance, like a fruity. I personally, I got the impression that this smelled like a strawberry shortcake doll that I used to have when I was growing up in the 80s. And if any of you are children of the 80s, you'll remember that doll and what it smells like. That's what I get, the impression that I get from this. I know it's not strawberry, but it's like that softness, that same like perfumey softness that those dolls smelled like. So that's what I get from this, and I do think that this is a perfect gift, like she said, for weddings and anniversaries, and even for mothers, mother-in-laws, anything like that, brides to be. But it's also something that you can burn, like I said, all year round. I do appreciate what she put into the packaging of this. I would say that the only thing I don't like is that the candle name, I'm Feeling Rosy, is not on the label of the jar. I would really like it if the label had like a big I'm Feeling Rosy, like right underneath where it says aroma, in like big bold letters or whatever, so that when you're opening the package what candle you're getting, especially if somebody's placing an order for like multiple candles. When you reach in the box, you want to know what you're looking for. This is a distinguished candle because of the roses, don't get me wrong, but I still would like to see names on the labels. So that's my only criticism. I do feel like added protection would be nice. Like if there was a lid, that would be really great. A larger size would also be really cool. The wick is great. I have had no issue with the wick. It has stayed very consistent. It's not been drowned out by any wax. The wax is going down beautifully. I think that your execution, I'm speaking directly to the maker of Aroma Scentasy, her execution of the choice of wick along with the choice of wax was well done. And I think that there's a science that goes into it, and it takes a really long time to know how to make candles properly. So that is something that I can appreciate, and I do appreciate. I also used a match, to one of the matches she gave me to light it, and I did exactly what I was told in the directions, how to light it just on one end and then let it light the rest of the way on its own. So yeah, it's been a great experience. I have about half the candle left. Sad to see it go, but like I said, it's one of those that like I really enjoyed having the experience of it, and I didn't necessarily, like, I wanted to hoard it. I wanted to just keep it and look at it and like keep it on display because it's so pretty to look at. But I really did enjoy having this opportunity and experience. So I thank you to Denia for sending this candle to me. And I do urge you guys to check out the store, check out the shop. Everything is 100% guaranteed. She also does, you can correspond with her. She can probably make a scent for you if you want. And I think that her prices are actually really good. You're getting value for a discounted price. So it's affordable. You are saving money and you're getting a really good product. So anybody that can help out, anybody that wants to check her candles out, please do. Help a small business during this time if you can. It's a really great thing to do. And you are getting a great candle out of it, a couple of candles. I'm excited to bring you guys more reviews in the future. And so that has been my review of I'm Feeling Rosy from Aroma Scentasy, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share with those you know who enjoy home fragrance as much as us. And hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload.